Here we go. Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Here we are.
Here we are.
And the very special pleasure of this evening is that John Wonder is the John Wonder who drew all this art.
I am. Sorry, I was trying to follow along on the Facebook, but I don't know if I think my setup is was not working for me. But I noticed a lot of teams are here. That's great. A lot of our non-local teams are in the house tonight, so that's always good.
Yeah, who's Carolina Covidians? I think they're the furthest away, but I will vouch that the mediocrities are usually in a different plane of reality. All right, so here we are, another night in whatever clothing you have chosen, in whatever environment you have, but I hope you have something liquid that makes you happy.
I do. I made myself a Manhattan to start off the night.
Very nice. This is a Smithwick's Red Ale. It is not as good as a certain Captain's Ryan's, but it is quite good. Darlene My Pro, New Orleans. Here we go.
Oh, okay. I thought Louder Than Bombs, I think, is from New Orleans.
Yes. Maybe. Excellent. So you saw the rules, but we're not peering through you. This is not a two-way camera. So be honest, be nice. Don't shout out answers. Don't type answers in the comments unless we tell you to. And find a different way to trash talk with your teammates, but don't do it in these comments. All right? John, am I missing anything?
No, I don't think so. Things are much looser here than in the live action pub quiz,
Yeah, we're the video game.
Nice. You got a new team from Baltimore, the Chastones. That's good.
Excellent. Welcome. All right. So, having said don't type answers in comments, I think that the first thing that we do is tell people. Having said don't type answers in comments. That was weird.
Yeah, that's me. I'm going to stop trying to do that now.
There's two of me. That's alarming under the best of circumstances. I am going to start with the pine on you, so we cannot come and pour you something. John is going to go through some hints. I am going to show them one at a time on slides, and we are going to start. Oh, here we go.
All right, so that's the question. Whose birthday is it today?
That was fast.
Oh, I can't see the comments, so I'll take your word for it.
Yep. So I am seeing the comments, and it was lots.
Yeah, I was knowing. I figured it would either someone would be right on it, or it would take a little bit. But yeah, it was. Today is Edgar Allan Poe's birthday. He would have been 213 years old today, which would have been strange, but
Yeah. This was kind of interesting. I did not know this. Did he graduate from West Point, or did he just attend?
He did not. I believe he tried to get dishonorably discharged.
Ow. All right.
That would have been my approach.
Yeah, that would have been. Yeah. Okay. So this is who was really getting the drink. All right.
Oh, well, you should get the drink for her, Noah.
Okay. Interesting. Very sad.
Yeah. A lot of women dying of consumption in his life. Yes, and my sister pointed out it is also Dolly Parton's birthday today, but she would not be 213 years old.
And she has not. She doesn't look like she's dying of consumption, which is very
no consumption on her part.
Good. All right, so I'm going to take this off. I'm going to remove this. And John, would you like to start? No, I'm starting.
You're doing round one.
I'm doing round one.
But I'm going to remove them incorrectly, but
yes, I'm going to remove this so that nobody can see these questions. And I'm going to have a little moment here just so that I don't accidentally show you the answers, because that would be bad. All right. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go here. All right. There's no music. There's no waiting music because I am not going to sing to you. I like you all too much.
It's nice.
All right.
I was just saying hi to Naomi. She just got home.
Hi, Naomi.
Hi.
Okay. Round number one.
Right. Mary's going round number 1.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Round number one tonight is television shows. And we have a visit from a cat who really likes Zoom. All right. Question number one in television round. Television shows. Len Cariou and Tom Selleck play characters who share a history of having held the position of NYPD police commissioner in what CBS drama? So the way this works, I'm going to read these questions out, then I'm going to show you a slide with them, then I'm going to show you the answers. All right. Question number two. Question number one again. Len Cariou and Tom Selleck play characters who share a history of having held the position of NYPD police commissioner in what CBS drama? Question number two. Nora Lum stars in what Queens-based show titled with her professional name?
Are you on screen or are you off screen?
I'm on.
He's on screen. He can be off screen if you want.
No, it's okay. I was just Naomi.
All right. Okay. Well, I trust her. Question number two again. Nora Lum stars in what Queens-based show titled with her professional name? Number three. What is the name of the building that Selena Gomez, Martin Short, and Steve Martin solve murders in Murders Only in the Building? I'm looking for the name of the building as it is in the show. All right, Jordan, this is not helpful. Jordan Cat. Number three, again, what is the name of the building that Selena Gomez, Martin Short, and Steve Martin solve murders in Murders Only in the Building?
Only Murders in the Building.
Only Murders in the Building. Only murder. Sorry.
Okay.
Type that without coffee. And, it is entirely too bad they didn't set that in Inwood or Washington Heights. Number four, what 2016 to 2019 USA Network drama filmed at Silvercup Studios and Coney Island was praised for the technical accuracy of the hacking exploits depicted?
YouTube on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Silvercup Studios.
I don't know. My wife is asking me which Silvercup Studios, and my answer is I don't have that information in front of me. Number four again. What 2016 to 2019 USA Network drama filmed at Silvercup Studios and Coney Island was praised for the technical accuracy of the hacking exploits depicted?
The hacking exploit?
Number five, from 2001 to 2008, Animal Precinct followed the law enforcement work of what well-known animal protection agency? This is where Jordan decides he's had enough. Are you? I just think that I don't want more murders. I just think that there are probably more than on the Upper West Side.
Yeah, but they're not as funny.
That is true. That is definitely true. Number five, again, from 2001 to 2008, Animal Precinct followed the law enforcement work of what well-known animal protection agency? Number six, Matt Groening created an animated series based in New York City in the 31st century. What is it? And I find it hopeful that he thought New York City would exist that far in the future.
Is he trained to do that with the tail on the screen? Like, it's just right in the right spot.
I had to bribe him when I was having job interviews.
And it worked.
Number 6 again, Matt Groening created an animated series based in New York City in the 31st century. What is it? Number 7, the current comedy set in the 1950s on the Upper West Side about a comedian is what? What's the name of that show? Well, number 7 again, the current comedy set in the 1950s on the Upper West Side about a comedian is called what? Number 8, Apple Plus TV's animated musical comedy series about the Tillerman Hunter family debuted in 2020. In what New York City park does that family live?
I know that one.
Number 8 again, Apple Plus TV's animated musical comedy series about the Tillerman Hunter family debuted in 2020. In what New York City park does that family live? Number 9, from 2009 to 2015, Edie Falco starred in a medical comedy drama set in the fictional All Saints Hospital. What was the series name?
That must be a Twin Peaks reference.
I guess, yeah.
Following.
Number 9, from 2009 to 2015, Edie Falco starred in a medical comedy drama set in the fictional All Saints Hospital. What was the series name? And number 10, what major network studios are located in the building referenced by 30 Rock? Number 10 again. What major network studios are located in the building referenced by the name 30 Rock? All right, I'm going to try.
Last week, Sadie couldn't get the cats to perform. This week, Jordan's just all over the place. Like,
this week, he is just...
The people that tune in for the cats they're getting their money's worth this week.
Jordan, you're not getting paid for this. All right. Here we go. I'm going to hide the quotes. All right. Yes. And he's. All right. There we go. So here are the questions again. I'm going to give you a few seconds to read them and figure out which ones you missed or weren't sure about. And then I'm going to start showing you answers. And Jordan's decided to try to sit on the keyboard. I don't have an answer to that. I don't think so.
I don't know. It does. They do look pretty similar.
These are. Where did we get these curtains? Target?
No.
No.
We got them online.
Oh, we got them online. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. Or is there second?
I'm going to start showing answers. Len Cariou and Tom Selleck are in Blue Bloods.
Canadian.
Nora Lum stars in Aquafina, is Nora from Queens.
I've been on that show.
Okay, my wife is saying she's been on both of those shows.
Wow.
Yeah, extra, union extra.
Cool.
The name of the building that Selena Gomez, Martin Short, and Steve Martin are in is the Arconia. which is a blend of the Ansonia, something else over there. Now I look at those fancy apartment buildings, and all I think is crazy people on co-op boards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we just watched that. We really like the show. Only Murders in the Building.
it's a good show, and you can always fantasize about neighbors. I mean, for apartment dwellers. Here we go. The 2016 to 2019 USA Network drama was Mr. Robot, which, yes, I would rewind it to look at the code to see what was flashing on the screen.
I worked on that, but never got on the screen.
No. From 2001 to 2008, Animal Precinct covered the law enforcement aspect of the ASPCA, which doesn't exist anymore. I think it got rolled into the NYPD. Matt Groening, of course, wrote Futurama. It's too bad I won't live to see the 31st century, on the other hand.
I've never been on that one.
Medical.
You live in New York City.
New York City. Yeah. New improved.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
That's alarming. Yes, Phil agrees about only murders in the building. Yes. The current comedy set in the 1950s is, of course, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. They were filming about a block from my office. Great clothing.
Cheryl builds sets for them.
Oh, Jordan has advanced to number 8. The Tillerman Hunter family lives in Central Park in their show.
Okay.
My disembodied head may. I don't know what's more frightening, that what is in my head might live that long, or
we can only hope, Phil. We can only hope.
In which case they'll make me president. Make my head president. Edie Falco was, of course, Nurse Jackie. And the major network studios in 30 Rock are at NBC Universal. So how'd we all do? I see 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, yeah.
What else we got here? 8 out of 10. A lot of 8s. Good heavens. What did people not get?
Maybe like the Animal Precinct one? I don't know. Although that was guessable.
Yeah. Mediocrities did mediocre. Moratorium got 9. We wore pants. Yay, the comedians are all awake in there. Excellent. Okay. Nora and the building. Okay. 10 out of 10. There we go.
Nice.
All right. So I am going to remove this again. And I'm going to hand it over to you for round 2.
Okay. So round 2, I had this round ready about a month ago before we postponed live quiz. And I figured, it's kind of general quiz knowledge, trivia knowledge. So I might as well just use it now. And it's called Better Know Your Reindeer. It was supposed to go off just before the holidays, but it still works now. So this is the round number 2 is the Better Know Your Reindeer round. So question number 1. Who wrote the classic detective novels, The Maltese Falcon, The Thin Man, and Red Harvest? Number 1 again. Who wrote the classic detective novels, The Maltese Falcon, The Thin Man, and Red Harvest? Question number 2. What dance move involving synchronized arm and hip movements was popularized by the video game Fortnite and its many young fans? So I hope you can see what I'm doing with the reindeer. Sometimes it'll be in the answer, sometimes it'll be in the question, just to let everybody know.
All right.
If there's any problems or confusion, just write a comment and we can keep an eye on it.
All right.
But for now, question number 2 again. What dance move involving synchronized arm and hip movements was popularized by the video game Fortnite and its many young fans? Question number 3. In the Lord of the Rings, at what inn do the 4 hobbits meet the ranger Strider? Thank you, Gordon Canada. Gordon Canada seems like a real lurker to me. Question number 3, again, in the Lord of the Rings, at what inn do the 4 hobbits meet the ranger Strider? You can figure it out. Question number 4. The females of what species of animal are known as vixens? Number 4 again. The females of what species of animal are known as vixens? All right. Question number 5. What will next appear in the year 2061?
Wow, there's a time delay from the desk to the sofa.
Oh, yeah? Number 5 again. What will next appear in the year 2061?
Democracy in America?
No commentary from the couch.
Sorry.
I guess I could be alive for that.
There's a chance.
2061.
Cryogenics.
I'll be 98.
It could develop a lot of things could develop in the next couple years. I mean, who knows? Head freezing technology. We just talked about that. Question number 6. Who is the Greek counterpart of the Roman god Cupid? Number 6 again. Who is the Greek counterpart of the Roman god Cupid? Question number 7. What paper company employs the Scranton-based characters of The Office?
Oh, that the Kill Bill interlude was my wife's cell phone.
Okay, I was worried. I was thought something really creepy was happening in the red curtain room.
No, nothing creepier than usual.
Oh yeah, that was your brief cameo at the beginning. They thought you got a weird brown bowl cut, but it was just your hat.
I'm not going to fucking bowl cut.
Proof positive, everyone. Proof positive. Question number 7 again. What paper company employs the Scranton-based characters of The Office? Question number 8. What term translates to lightning attack and was coined to describe the German military tactics during World War II? Yes, it goes good with denim jackets and denim pants all at the same time. The Canadian tuxedo. Question number 8 again. What term translates to lightning attack and was coined to describe German military tactics?
Oh, somebody froze. I think John just froze. Let me see here. Yeah. John, I'm going to remove you and bring you back and see if that helps. Mm-mm. That did not help. All right. I don't know if John doesn't get back fast. I think Naomi's going to take a lot of heat. Oh, there he goes. All right. Let's see. Oh, you're interfering with her religion, Phil. I don't know about that. Here, I'm going to bring him back. John, here you go.
Sorry, I think we had too much going on at one time in the apartment.
Oh, Naomi's taken a lot of grief already. There we go.
Are people blaming me?
Of course.
Yep. I can't see any of the comments anymore, so I turned that screen off. So.
Well, fuck it. You people are terrible.
So I think I was on question number 9, so I can just jump right back into it.
Go right back to 9. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So number 9, who served as the 107th mayor of New York City? Number 9 again, who served as the 107th mayor of New York City?
And Noah has an opinion. There we go.
There, okay. And question number 10, what region of northern Scandinavia should you visit to see reindeer in their natural habitat?
All right. All right. I'm going to add.
Well, you can pull everything up. There it is. Better know your reindeer.
Yep. So Andrea's had that cell phone too, as long as we've been dating and married, and I'm still alive. There are swords in the house, but there's one for each of us. So, and we've never used them on each other.
No, I mean, you just have to worry that someday, like, you're going to have to avenge your death or something like that.
It's just text messages.
It's just for text messages. All right. Shall I go on to the answers?
Yeah, go ahead. You do it or I do it? You do it, right?
There we go.
Okay, so number 1, who wrote the classic detective novels, that is Dashiell Hammett. Number 2, that dance move was flossing. Number 3, in The Lord of the Rings, the hobbits meet Strider at the Prancing Pony. The females are known as vixens are foxes. Next to appear in 2061 is Halley's Comet. Eros is the counterpart to Cupid. The characters of The Office work for Dunder Mifflin. Blitzkrieg is lightning attack. It was used to describe the German tactics. And who served, that is Rudolph Fuckface Giuliani, who is just subpoenaed today. And if you want to see reindeer in their natural habitat or with farmers, you should go to Lapland. That is in northern Scandinavia. That's it. Dunder is the original name of that reindeer from the Clement Moore poem. I think so.
Yes, Clement Clark Moore. Yeah. Okay.
So I see some scores coming in. 10 out of 10 for Tearwater Tea. 9 out of 10. Yay, Finland.
8.5.
Cool.
Okay.
We got 8 out of 10 from New Orleans. All right. Thank you, Sadie, for confirming my Clement Moore. Yes. Okay. All right. Everyone knew their reindeer pretty well. That's pretty good.
Right. Moratorium went 10 for 10. Very good. Very good. All right. Let me go on to round number 3. And round number 3 is fabulous twos. This is all about usually two people. So question number 1 in the famous twos. What two brothers were reputed to have been raised by wolves and still founded a city?
No, I can get it here. It's cool.
Number one again. Tubes.
Not famous tubes, Phil.
Tubes or tools?
Twos.
Shorts, sharp.
Twos. There we go. Twos. Okay? Famous twos. Question number one again. What two brothers were reputed to have been raised by wolves and yet founded a city? Question number two. The stoner comedy duo who starred in Up in Smoke were unhappy when pot was legalized and vowed to only do routines based on activities and items that are still illegal because they have community standards. Damn it.
There's like routines about like, owning and walking your pet alligator on the street in Kansas City or something like that.
Yeah, that is apparently a crime against something or other. So number two again, the stoner comedy duo who starred in Up in Smoke were unhappy when pot was legalized and vowed to only do routines based on activities and items that are still illegal. Question number three, Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope form what hip-hop duo who were followed by fans known as the Juggalos? And in response to Noah, yeah, some of these people on here are dead, but that's okay because.
Oh no, I think that was a Kindergarten Cop reference.
Oh yes.
Also, everybody, let us know what your Juggalo tattoos are if you have any in the comments. Please feel free to share them.
Yes, we love graphics. That question again about the Juggalos. Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope form what hip-hop duo, followed by fans known as the Juggalos? All right, I think I have a typo in this. Sorry about that. No, I don't have it. Well, I sort of have a typo. There's a misspelling here, but it doesn't interfere with the answer. Who is Sir and Rumi Carter's famous mom? It's number 4. Who is Sir and Rumi Carter's famous mom? Number 5, Ron Weasley's older twin brothers' names are what? Just their first names. Number 5 again, Ron Weasley's older twin brothers' names are what? Their first names. Number 6, what president is on the $2 bill? Which is legal, tender, and you can spend it on things if you can get them from the bank.
And convince the guy at the bodega to take it.
All right. Well, yeah, that's the harder part, I think. Number 6 again, what president is on the $2 bill? Number 7, the Britcom, Absolutely Fabulous, featured 2 hard-drinking, drug-abusing, promiscuous women. What were their first names? I'm not recommending this as a self-help show.
No, we're far beyond that.
Yes. Number 7 again, the Britcom, Absolutely Fabulous, featured 2 hard-drinking, drug-abusing, promiscuous women. What were their first names?
Amy just added them as their wallpaper of her computer screen because it makes her happy.
Number 8, what comedy duo has a sketch called The Substitute Teacher, in which the punchline is a hilarious ruination of my last name? And because there are people here who haven't met me, I'm going to put it in the comment. And when that first came out, every time I went someplace and had to give my last name, oh, hey, do you know that? Yeah, I do. It's amusing, What comedy duo has a sketch called The Substitute Teacher, in which the punchline is a hilarious ruination of my last name? Number 9, Hadestown intertwines two mythical couples. Who are those couples? So 4 names in this, right? 2 and 2. Number 9 again, Hadestown intertwines two mythical couples. Who are they? And number 10, what are the 2 main parts of the Marine Corps symbol? And I am going to show you the questions. So here are the famous 2's questions. I'll give you a minute. Okay, so question number 1. The 2 brothers who are rumored to have been raised by wolves and founded a city, Romulus and Remus, so Rome, Romulus. Stoner comedy duo who starred in Up in Smoke were, of course, Cheech and Chong, and, there went their shtick once everything was legal. Violent J and Shaggy 2, Dope, formed the Insane Clown Posse. I'm sorry. Whoops. Tear Water Tea. I will slow down. Give you some more time. Thank you. Sorry, Tear Water.
Hey, everyone in the comments, what's the brand of soda that the Juggalos like? It's like some weird Midwestern soda like Fanta, but I forget what it is.
I do not know that. Huh. I'm not sure what prompted this, but okay.
Maybe just trying to open up discussion.
There we go.
Fago, that's it, Noah. Thank you.
Fago. Okay. I have never heard of this substance.
No, it's like a weird like Midwestern soda. It's like,
Oh. It doesn't sound. It's an ICP.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good to know. Where are we? Sir and Rumi. Rumi is actually with an I. Carter's favorite month, Beyonce. I did not know that. They're cute little kids.
Oh, yeah. I know Blue. I don't know the other ones.
Sadie Spelling. Okay. Huh. So that was that. Okay. All right. Where were we? The Ron Weasley's older brothers are. Oh. Okay, this explains the magnet reference. Okay. Did not know that. That's cool. Let's see. Ron Weasley's brothers are Fred and George. One of them did not survive the Wizarding Wars.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry, but I didn't say which one.
It's true. One of them became holy.
Yes. So to speak. The president on the $2 bill is Thomas Jefferson. And they're quite nice bills. So you get them in uncirculated shape. The Britcom, AbFab, the AbFab, Patsy and Adina, darling, darling.
Sweetie, darling.
Sweetie, darling, sweetie, darling, darling, sweetie. Yeah, very, very popular show among Episcopalians. I think it has something to do with the alcohol, but that's just my experience, limited experience. The sketch called The Substitute Teacher is by Key and Peele.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I couldn't remember the O'Shaughnessy part.
It's O'Shag Hennessy when
O'Shag
the
Hennessy.
last
Okay,
line.
that's why. I always remember the AA Ron because there's a kid that I work with now called Aaron, and I always think AA Ron.
Yep. So O'Shag Hennessy is the principal's name. So that's where that came from. Hades Town is the story of Persephone and Hades and Orpheus.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice.
Okay, my wife, who I love beyond all reason, has said, "Oh, I thought it was Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice." Who could be denizens of Hades Town if you really want to do a mashup? And the last one, the two parts of the Marine Corps symbol are the globe and anchor. Well, Sadie, the reason you got that is because you're a classicist.
It's true. I had Orpheus and Eurydice, but I couldn't remember the Hades and Persephone. That does kind of make sense, I guess, given the name.
Yeah, and Hades is actually it's the unseen god. His name means unseen.
Huh.
So how he shows up in this, you got me. Okay. So if you had eagle, globe, and anchor, if you had any two of those, give yourself the point. Thank you, Shannon. Okay. All right, we've got 8 out of 10.
Nice.
25 for the half. Latin definitely helped for this round. Yes, you will find that.
All right. Mary's a big fan of the Latin.
Only because you can read stuff that would be banned if it were in English. It's much better porn.
It's pretty good scores.
Yeah, this is pretty good. So this is our halftime. I would suggest that let me find a little halftime. I don't think I uploaded the halftime. So we are gonna, let's see.
Sadly, I didn't have time to prepare any free labor child-made music, so I don't know what we're gonna do.
That's okay. Let's see what I got in here. What do we have from here? Oh, we have halftime. Here we go. I'm going to upload the halftime and then I'm going to play it. And by mediocrities, I mean me by myself because Michael is not here. Michael is, trust me, suffering at a meeting. And when he gets home, he will be happy to jump in with an adult beverage in his hand. Trust me. All right. There we go. Okay, I don't know how that came out. All right. So we're going to take a few minutes, refill your drinks, refill your dinner, and we'll be back in probably under 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Answer. Somebody, James, has asked what the meaning of all this is, and the answer is we don't have a meaning. If you're here for meaning, you're in the wrong place. We're terribly sorry about that.
Well, we needed time to go get fresh drinks, so that's what it's about.
And it's very important. It's very, very important.
I moved on to
Uh-huh.
Ties the Room Together from KMA Brewing Company. I brought it back with me. Oh, I got bad light over here.
Oh, what kind is it? What's the genre?
It's like a white cream stout.
Sort
of a take on like the a White Russian kind of, but in beer form.
Oh, interesting. That sounds
very
good.
It's one of my favorites.
Yes. This is the meaning. Hang out, show off, stuff, and drink alcohol.
It's a pretty good summary.
I think this is fair. Yes. All right. Shall we move on to the second pint on you?
Sure.
John is demonstrating a pint. I am going to go to the second pint on you as soon as I find it. All right. Here we go. So, the music. The point is that this was written for us, correct?
One of our former regulars. I don't know if he's still around. I have a feeling Andrew kind of moved away. We lost track during the pandemic, but he made music in his free time and he gave music to the quiz. So,
yep. Oh! I just started the pint on you. Okay.
Anyway, pint on you.
All right. Here's the pint on you. Let's start. Alfred Mosher Butts invented this game in 1931.
Butts.
And the answer is not Twister.
Am I allowed to shout it out since I'm right here?
No.
Oh, I think we got it.
Yes, we did. We'd in one. Shannon, congratulations. Yeah, he so I did not actually have a picture. So he lived in Jackson Heights. He was out of work. He liked anagrams. He lived on 35th Avenue. And if you go to that corner, 35th Avenue has the T and the H and the AVE and UE all have their I have no idea. The man was just too modest for his own good.
Sadie, they were still marketing back then, so he probably did, and then someone had to pull him back in off of that. It's called butts words. And they're like, no.
Yeah, that would have been too bad. All right, so I am going to take this off, and John, I'm going to leave you to your devices.
Sure, I'm going to move to round 4.
Mm-hmm.
Buttle, yeah, I'd play that game, Phil. That's cool. Round number 4 is the Wonder Round. I am John the Wonder, and this is a round all about wonders. So no more typing the answers into the comments. Please just keep the answers to yourselves for now. That was your last chance to get yourself a beer. So no more answers in the comments, only snark, please. So question number 1 in round number 4, the Wonder Round. Oh, there's Michael. Michael came to help Sadie out. That's nice. All right, question number 1, round number 4, the Wonders Round. What well-known brand came about when the vice president of Taggart Baking Company was filled with awe at the International Balloon Race in 1921? Number 1 again. What well-known brand came about when the vice president of Taggart Baking Company was filled with awe at the International Balloon Race in 1921? Question number 2. What apparel brand was founded by Canadian Moses Nadler in 1939 but gained worldwide popularity in the mid-90s thanks to an advertising campaign featuring model Eva Herzigova? Number 2 again. What apparel brand was founded by Canadian Moses Nadler in 1939 but gained worldwide popularity in the mid-90s thanks to an advertising campaign featuring model Eva Herzigova? No, not an Ayn Rand thing, Sadie. Question number 3. Who wrote the song Wonderful Tonight while waiting for his wife, Patty Boyd, to get ready for a party? Question number 3 again. Who wrote the song Wonderful Tonight while waiting for his wife, Patty Boyd, to get ready for a party? It was a party hosted by Paul and McCartney. And Patty Boyd was taking a long time. Question number 4. What Brooklyn structure was designated a New York City landmark in 1989? Number 4 again. What Brooklyn structure was designated a New York City landmark in 1989? Question number 5. How many of these 7 wonders of the ancient world are still visible today, and what are they? Just the ones that are visible today, not all of them. Number 5 again. How many of the 7 wonders of the ancient world are still visible today, and what are they? Question number 6. I think you had a hint for question number 6. I didn't actually check to see if it went up today or not, but if you went to pubquiz.nyc or our Facebook page, you would get, or you can sign up to get an email with the hint of the week every week. And if you did so, you'd have a hint to question number 6. So question number 6. What professional athlete and entertainer was often billed as the eighth wonder of the world during his career? Number 6 again. What professional athlete and entertainer was often billed as the eighth wonder of the world during his career? It was not Jordan the Cat, unfortunately.
He is no athlete.
No, just an entertainer.
Yeah, and only when he gets in the mood, which you know. Mm.
All right, question number 7. What 80s TV series focused on the Lawson family trying to pass off a humanoid robot named Vicky as their adopted daughter? I feel like the comments dried up. Everyone's thinking really hard, or it's just, too easy of a round. I don't know. Question number 7 again. What 80s TV series focused on the Lawson family trying to pass off a humanoid robot named Vicky as their adopted daughter? Which ones? We want to know now.
Andrea is stating that My Mother the Car was really about an incestuous family. Now I'm going to want to go binge watch it.
Oh, okay. I understand, Michael. Everyone's kind of coordinating. All right, question number 8. What company produces the time-saving beverage dispensing gun used by bars and restaurants across the nation? And fits in this round. Number 8 again. What company produces the time-saving beverage dispensing gun used by bars and restaurants across this nation? Across the nation. Maybe the world? I don't know. I didn't do enough research into that one. Definitely this nation. And probably Canada. Question number 9. In DC Comics, how many characters have held the alter ego of Robin, the Boy Wonder? Yes, that nation.
That nation.
Question number 9 again. In DC Comics, how many characters have held the alter ego of Robin, the Boy Wonder? And question number 10. Created in the 1930s, what eponymously named test is still used by some companies today to assess the learning and problem-solving abilities of potential employees? I think most notably, it's probably the NFL, although I think they have said they were going to stop using this test.
I think that, putting IKEA furniture together is probably a really good HR test, except I would probably not have the job I have.
It's like a team building exercise. That's how Naomi and I knew that we were going to make it, because we moved in together and bought an IKEA bed and didn't kill each other when putting it together. So yeah, so we figured it was going to be okay.
That's excellent.
It's a good relationship test, amongst other things. So there is the wonders round. We'll give you another minute or two to take a look at those 10 questions.
Andrea and I did the inventory question inventory thing for the church wedding, and the priest said she's been doing that 30 years, and we were the best. We had the closest answers in any couple she'd ever counseled.
Huh? Was it like the match game sort of test, where it was like, like you guys had to
Well, it was multiple choice, and the priest did apologize for it being heteronormative. But even when we decided to write in our own answers, we were writing in similar answers on the same questions without having talked to each other.
I feel like that's a pretty good indicator right there.
Yeah, and we understood. We puzzled this woman with our jokes, which was probably.
That's also a pretty good indicator for a couple. So.
Yeah, leaving people slightly disturbed is a good thing.
Yeah.
Shall I go on with the answers?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Number 1, the Taggart Baking Company. That was Wonder Bread. The balloons inspired the Wonder Bread bag. Number 2, Moses Nadler founded Wonder Bra.
Yay!
Number 3, the song Wonderful Tonight was written by Eric Clapton, who's now a kook. Number 4, the Brooklyn structure that was designated a landmark in 1989 is the Wonder Wheel. How many of the 7 wonders? There's only one that you can see now. That is the Great Pyramid of Giza. The 8th wonder of the world, the hint of the week, that was Andre the Giant, who was driven to school by Samuel Beckett, if you happen to go to the hint of the week. The 80s TV series was not the Wonder Years. The Robot Daughter was a small wonder. The product at bars that gets soda or club soda or water or any variety of things is the Wonder Bar. DC Comics, there's been 5 versions, 5 people that have held the moniker of Robin. And those are their names right there. And number 10, the eponymously named test is the Wonderlick test, which I don't know if it's spelled that way.
I think it is. I think that's the way it's spelled.
Yeah, rock on, Sadie. I'm not grading stuff, so.
Yeah. And then we have an additional point.
Well, that is fair, but there's only been 5 that have been you actually knew their names. That could be said of anything, really. So we can't give you that point, Shannon. That technicality would really kind of ruin pub quiz for us. So. But I don't have to grade your sheet, so you can give yourselves as many points as you want.
An infinite number of points in an infinite set of quiz universes.
Oh, that was tougher. I'm seeing more 7s and a 5 there, so I think this one was a little bit harder than the first 3.
But Michael, why didn't you know the bra one?
No, I think I really threw some curveballs at people here. Sorry, everybody.
Well, everybody needs around like this every so often.
All right, not too bad, though. It's not too bad.
No. I mean, there are no fuck yous on the answer sheets, right?
No, not that I can see, anyway.
All right. Okay. And we have, just so we can share this statement, because this needs to go down in the history of the evening. All right. On that note, I think I'm going to take us along to the next round number 5, which is famous bars, real and fictional. And in this crowd, I expect everyone to do very, very well, because that's who we are in this bar, in this world. Okay, question number 1. In the famous bars, real and fictional. Number 1, what bar does Bart Simpson repeatedly call, asking for non-existent patrons? Question number 2. Question number 1 again. What bar does Bart Simpson repeatedly call, asking for non-existent patrons? Question number 2. This Family Guy bar could be, but isn't, called the inebriated bivalve. Question 2 again. This Family Guy bar could be, but isn't, called the inebriated bivalve. Sounds like it's going to be my next password. Number 3, in what lower Manhattan bar did George Washington bid farewell to his officers? He would not have called it a bar, but that's sort of what it is.
I think Naomi knew that one. She made a
Which
noise. When she was reading something else. I don't know.
Okay, I knew that one.
In what lower Manhattan bar did George Washington bid farewell to his officers? And number 4, Pawnee Sickest nightclub in Parks and Recreation is really named this in the show. Pawnee Sickest nightclub is its tagline. But what's the name of the bar? And number 5, in what fictional bar did Everybody Know Your Name from 1982 to 1993? And now thinking about that at this advanced age, I think it's everybody knows your name. Everybody knows the names of your last 3 exes. Everybody knows why you broke up. And everybody knows the name of your divorce lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of TV questions because
It's just the way it goes sometimes.
It's my high culture has gone away for the time being. It'll be back someday.
That's what so many of us are falling back on these days. It's just
Yeah,
TV.
Number 6. In 1970, this East Village bar was the last one to admit women in New York City. It didn't add a women's restroom until 1986. And this is a real place.
So does that mean they were like ahead of the curve on the gender neutral bathrooms, or?
It was. You'd kind of have to fight your way in if you were female, so you probably wouldn't stay long enough to actually need a facility. Yeah, it was quite a place. Number 7, 10 Forward was a fictional lounge managed by the humanoid alien Guinan on which interstellar vehicle? And let me do that one again.
Probably wouldn't have been the only one.
That's yes, and probably that probably was not a gender only thing. Yeah. Well, we can have a field trip someday when all this is over. Number 7 again, 10 Forward was a fictional lounge managed by the humanoid alien Guinan on which interstellar vehicle? Number 8, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia centers on the antics of a group of folks who own an Irish bar with what stereotypically Irish name? Which I would not be amused at. Number 8 again. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia centers on the antics of a group of folks who own an Irish bar with what stereotypically Irish name?
I feel like there's one of these bars in every major city, basically.
Yeah. Yep. Number 9, Pete's Tavern on 18th Street is allegedly where the famous short story, The Gift of the Magi, was written. Who wrote it? And I'm looking for the pen name, the name that people know.
I don't think I've ever been to Pete's Tavern.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, I've been to most of the other older places here in the city, but
That's a good one. As I recall, the last time I was there, I had quite a good burger, if I recall that was the right place. So, and number 10, number 9 again, Pete's Tavern on 18th Street is allegedly where the famous short story, The Gift of the Magi, was written. Who wrote it? Looking for the pen name. And number 10, you can have an ironically named juice cleanse in what Mount Vernon Brewery frequented by the quiz hosts and regulars. And if you've been paying attention to our comments and Uptown Pub Quiz, you've seen links to this. So there we go. I am going to share this, I think. There we go. Okay, here's our famous bars, real and fictional. Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of all the non-existent patrons for question number 1. I know there's like IP Freely and Amanda Hug and Kiss.
All right, so here's some answers. That's Moe's Tavern with all these strange people, strange non-existing people. I don't know. Makes me feel like I want to be able to do that again.
Yeah. Yes, huge ass. Seymour Butts. That's always a good one.
Mike Watch. Yes. The Family Guy has the drunken clam, but inebriated bivalve could make a good password. So could the drunken clam. There's a place called Tracks that used to be in Penn Station that when Penn Station started to get renovated, I was very sad that it left because it had lots of oysters, but it still does have great oysters and Guinness, and it's a couple blocks away from Penn Station. Highly recommend.
Oh, okay.
Really?
They just reopened the Oyster Bar, I think, in Penn Station.
Oh, excellent. That is worth a trip. Let's see. The Lower Manhattan Bar is Francis Tavern. I think that's still open.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's like, I think it's like a landmark,
Exactly. I mean, it's a landmark and it still serves alcohol. So those
Yeah.
are the two important things. The Parks and Recreation Lounge is the Snake Hole Lounge, which just sounds to me like the regulars are to be avoided, but you never know.
Yeah.
Or they're serving things that could just make you black out. The fictional bar, of course, is Cheers. I was just old enough to drink at that point and never did find my own Cheers. Didn't find my own Cheers until I was much older. And then they were all out of business. And, Guinan. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought so.
Sorry. This is before I give you the answer, you should know that. Thank you, Shannon. Oops. Where was I? So the East Village Bar is McSorley's, and I don't know why that did that. McSorley's was the last place to admit women. As far as I know, the only thing you can still buy is beer. But
I guess so.
That's okay. 10 Forward was the lounge on the Enterprise D. Thank you, Sadie, for telling me you were in elementary school in the year where I was doing things in bars that were entirely legal for my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon, you're in the right group for Star Trek things if you're into that stuff.
Exactly. Let's see. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's Patty's Pub. By the way, Patty is always a D and never a T, unless you're talking about a woman named Patricia. It's not. What was the other one that's everywhere? Is the Shamrock, the seedy dive bars at the Shamrock?
Oh, yeah. There was the Shamrock. That's what I used to call the one in my old town.
Yeah. Oh, Noah has updated information in the morning. Okay.
I think it's just soaked in there. No, it's all the wood, what can you do? Yeah, Michael has a good point too.
Yes. Great. All right, public urination. Here we go. That's our first field trip, everybody. Come on up from Baltimore and New Orleans. Pete's Tavern is the site where Henry wrote The Gift of the Magi. And yes, the juice cleanse that is available at this place is not plain juice. It is an excellent beer, and many of us on this this weekly event have been to the Alternative Medicine Brewing Company, and we highly recommend it.
I understand you're making a regular trip there post church on Sundays, Mary. So that's
yes.
Nice.
Michael Cudney and I go up. We are there from 2:00 until they close, and we behave about the way you would expect.
That's good. That's what they need there. That's what they're looking for. So
that's right. So yes, Sunday afternoons after 2, if you're in Mount Vernon or close to Metro North, come on up. Oh, we're sorry. But it's 7 out of 10 is not bad for New York heavy questions. Yes. Yes, you can be round if you were there with enough. All right. That's all right. We'll see. Now you just have reasons to come up to New York. We will take you places. Cause you to drink. Things will happen.
We can bring you to all the sketchiest bars in the city. Come on down.
And we'll even get you out of them too.
Yeah, maybe. But it can't guarantee anything though.
Well, that's true. Past performance is no indication of future success. All right, there we go. Up to you.
All right, so I'm going to move on to round number 6. In case you haven't been here before, round number 6, as always, is the common bond round. I'm going to ask you 9 seemingly unrelated questions, and question number 10 is, what is the common bond? What do all those 9 questions have in common? So if you're ready, here you go. Question number 1 in the common bond round. What New York City venue canceled the remaining shows of its Holiday Spectacular on Friday, December 17th of last year, of 2021? I had this round prepared for just before Christmas as well, but it still works quite fine tonight. Question number 1 again. What New York City venue canceled the remaining shows of its Holiday Spectacular on Friday, December 17th? Question number 2. What renowned conspiracy theorist and Georgia congressperson recently labeled Senator Mitch McConnell as Biden's bitch? Number 2 again. What renowned conspiracy theorist and Georgia congressperson recently labeled Senator Mitch McConnell as Biden's bitch? Question number 3. What dish was supposedly created when a hungover stockbroker wandered into the Waldorf Hotel and ordered buttered toast, poached eggs, crisp bacon, and a hooker of hollandaise? A hooker is apparently a measurement back in like the 20s or 30s. Question number 3 again. What dish was supposedly created when a hungover stockbroker wandered into the Waldorf Hotel and ordered buttered toast, poached eggs, crisp bacon, and a hooker of hollandaise? Question number 4. In what sport would you try to put the biscuit in the basket and try not to end up in the sin bin? Number 4 again. In what sport would you try to put the biscuit in the basket and try not to end up in the sin bin?
I was surprised at the answer to this. My mind was so far into the gutter; it needed a lot.
It happens. That's why you're a host. That's one of the qualifications, I think.
Yes, mind in the gutter.
Number 5. What Batman portrayer voiced a fictionalized version of himself who served as the mayor of Quahog, Rhode Island on The Family Guy? It's another TV question. Again, number 5. What Batman portrayer voiced a fictionalized version of himself who served as the mayor of Quahog, Rhode Island on The Family Guy? Number 6. What phrase first appeared in the Shakespeare play Antony and Cleopatra, referring to a time of youthful inexperience and enthusiasm?
So we have some classical mentions. We had the Persephone, Hades,
It's not just TV. We have more interest. We're diverse people.
Yeah, we can get there. Get to the high culture.
Yeah. All right. So question number 6 again. What phrase first appeared in the Shakespeare play Antony and Cleopatra, referring to a time of youthful inexperience and enthusiasm? There's no more TV questions going into the rest of the round, I can tell you. But it's not, it's not high culture per se, but not TV anymore. So question number 7. What nursery rhyme about a very determined arthropod is often accompanied by finger play to mimic the lyrics? Number 7 again. What nursery rhyme about a very determined arthropod is often accompanied by finger play to mimic the lyrics? And question number 8. What state is represented by professional roadblock and all-around shithead Senator Joseph Manchin? Question number 8 again. What state is represented by professional roadblock and all-around shithead Senator Joseph Manchin? Right. Just checking. I doubted myself for a minute there. Question number 9. What redundantly named magistrate with a Germanic title is the villain of the Rankin Bass holiday special, Santa Claus is Coming to Town? Thank you. I felt like it was pretty solid, Laura. All right, question number 9 again. What redundantly named magistrate with a Germanic title is the villain of the Rankin Bass holiday special, Santa Claus is Coming to Town? And of course, question number 10, what is the common bond? How are these things all connected? So that was 9 questions, maybe 10 questions. So I guess Mary can put it up if you want, and we can give them a few minutes.
There we go.
I don't qualify the Rankin and Bass specials as TV per se. They're not like, I mean, I guess they were on TV, but just kind of falls into the general pop culture spectrum.
Yeah. Heavy on the pop culture tonight. That's what it is.
I had to try and situate my camera tonight so you didn't see the pile of boxes that's over on the other side of the room because, like, we're rearranging things. That's I think Phil had asked earlier that normally we're next to the window, but we had moved our desk around so we had more space. So
Boxes imply work and that you're being efficient, and so
yeah, it is. I mean, it'd be more efficient if they weren't here anymore, but we haven't done that part of it yet. So we'll get to that on Saturday. So
details. Tonight's garbage night up on my block, and I just needed to make sure that all the bottles with deposits were out, so that the gentleman that comes around and collects those had them in good time. Yeah. He never says anything about the number of tonic water bottles and beer bottles we have. He's very nice.
You know, it's going into it's part of the economy now. So
yeah, exactly, and it's recycling. Yeah.
So I feel like we got a soda stream, so it's like, but there's no way to do tonic water that way as far as I know.
But tonic water is important.
It is. Like, I don't know there's any way to do it that way because we've cut back on our seltzer or whatever, but yeah, tonic water is important too. So I don't know.
All right, shall we?
You guys ready? Can I start giving you answers? We've been trying to like banter to give you some more time. So
it is very peaceful in the comments. They must either have it or yes, gin is much more important, but we like it with our tonic water.
I don't think there's a deposit on the bottles though. So
no. It's tonic, but there's quinine, but there's some other stuff in it too to make it.
Yeah, it's not, a lot of the seltzers and stuff with the soda stream, like you can make ginger ale with just like a ginger syrup, but something about tonic water. I don't know how you do it with the quinine and stuff.
Yeah, but there's enough quinine in this house that mosquitoes drop dead 3 blocks away.
Nice. All right, so I can start giving answers. I think everyone's quiet enough.
There we go.
All right, so number one, the Radio City Music Hall canceled their holiday spectacular because of Omicron on December 17th. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the gem of a congressperson from Georgia. Number 3, the dish that came about from that guy being a drunk stockbroker was Eggs Benedict. The sport where you put the biscuit in the basket, you don't end up in the sin bin, that is ice hockey.
I don't know. Some sin bins are very attractive.
Yeah. The Batman portrayer who served as the mayor on Family Guy, that is Adam West. The phrase that first appeared in Anthony and Cleopatra is salad days.
Yes, Michael, we did knock through 6 rounds because it's much faster when we're not grading.
Yeah, it's much quicker on the virtual version of Pub Quiz. So the nursery rhyme where you do finger play, it's not anything dirty. It's just, you kind of mimic along with the lyrics. That is the Itsy Bitsy Spider. The state represented by all-around shithead Joe Manchin is West Virginia. Not to say anything bad about people from West Virginia, but Joe Manchin is an asshole. And the redundantly named magistrate from the Rankin and Bass special is Burgermeister Meisterburger. So to go through there, you have radio and you have green eggs. You have hawk. You have west, salad, spider, west again, but also Virginia. And then you have burger. So the common bond is ham. Glorious ham. That was it. How did you guys do? Oh, 10 out of 10 for U of I. That's pretty good. I feel good about that one. Yeah, we thought it was pretty hard because some of them were a little bit esoteric, but
that was a good round.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's one of those weird hockey sayings that when you hear it on the broadcast, you're like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Nice. 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10s, couple 8 out of 10s there.
Thanks
all right.
for outing me, honey.
Well, Darlene, there's a Radio City Music Hall. It's a ham radio. And then Spider Ham is a character from Marvel Comics. He was in a couple movies. It's a anthropomorphic pig version of Spider-Man.
That one I have to go see.
Sorry, Michael. No, I know it wasn't kosher, but you know.
Okay.
So a ham hock is a thing. It was tough. It was a tougher bond. I'll give you that. So I think most everybody did pretty good.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen. It says, what do you see? 46.
So I think I've seen U of I had 53 for the night. I think that's.
I thought I saw that. Yeah, they seem to be the best ones there.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Sadie stopped doing math. That's cool. Naomi's been looking at Garden and Gun articles on page 6. So Pork Roll's not even playing tonight.
All right.
So, I mean, thank you guys for coming. I think that was it. It's
All right, everybody.
No more questions.
No, we'll see you next week. It will not be us. It will be other hosts, more questions, and we shall see you then.
And remember, you can check into Uptown Pub Quiz or pubquiz.nyc for a hint every Wednesday night. You can go to our Facebook page thing and like us or follow us or whatever people do on Facebook. I forget sometimes.
Yes, and so now we have the banner, the thing that you've been looking at for the last hour and a half has our URL on it. And you can go there and you can, if you don't like Facebook, it's all good.
I don't like Facebook.
Yeah, well, you know, I use it for work now. All right, everybody.
All right.
Peace out, y'all.
Good night, everybody.